Yes, I do. So then, um, so tell me, what were you doing in the last class? Unmute yourself and tell me what we covered in the last class. Hello, my voice is audible. So we studied about interior angles and exterior angles, and then we took a look at the sum of the angles of a triangle. What is its total? Okay, and today we are going to talk about various types of triangles. Is my voice audible? I cannot really hear you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Um, Today we are going to do types of triangles. First one is scalene triangle. Now, what happens in a scalene triangle? Let's make one in C. Suppose this is a scalene triangle and this length is 7 centimeter. This is 6 centimeter and this is 4 centimeter. Can you see that all the three sides are different from each other? No two sides are equal. All the three sides are different in length, right? So a triangle in which all the sides are of different lengths is known as a scalene triangle. Okay. Measure of all the sides of this triangle is 50. Okay. So this part is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just let me know once you have made this. Okay? So I hope you are doing it as well.
I couldn't hear earlier.
Now you can hear.
Yeah.
Okay, just let me know once you have made this.
Hello, ma'am. Sorry, I'm late.
Hello, hi Abraham. I was just about to test, yeah. It's okay, Abraham. We started with types of triangles, okay? And we just did scale and triangle. It is a triangle in which all the sides are of different lengths. Okay? All the sides are of different lengths. No length has no side has the same length. Okay? That is scale and triangle. Shall we move to the next one?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Next one is known as isosceles triangle. An isosceles triangle. Let's make an isosceles triangle. Now this is triangle ABC. AB 6 centimeter. AC 6 centimeter. AC is 4 centimeter. Okay. So can you see that two sides are equal? That is, this side is equal to this side in length. So a triangle in which measure of two sides are equal is known as isosceles triangle. Okay? A triangle in which measure of two sides are equal. Please make this triangle. When you're measuring with scale, you can use exact measurements as well. Okay, 6 centimeter exact measurements and 4 centimeter exact measurements.
Ma'am,
Yes,
only two sides should be equal.
yes, two sides should be equal. Abraham, your voice is very soft. I cannot hear you. You can just type it in the chat or just use headphones, please. Please write this down and let me know when you are done. Written.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am clearing it. Let's see the next one.
Ma'am, equilateral triangle?
Yes, equilateral triangle.
Ma'am, equilateral triangle means all three sides are equal.
That's correct. All three sides are equal in an equilateral triangle. That is why it's called equilateral.
Ma'am, equi means equal and lateral means side.
Yes. Okay. Okay, let's make this. Okay, so a triangle in which measure of all the sides are equal is called an equilateral triangle. So this side will be equal to this side and all three sides are equal. So in this triangle, it will be the side AB equals to BC equals to BC. If all three sides are equal. Okay. Till now, we saw three triangles. Okay, three types of triangles. What were these? Ceiling triangles, isosceles triangle, and equilateral triangle. They all were classified on what basis? Can anybody tell me? On its sides, on the basis of sides, they were classified, like on the measure of the sides. In one triangle, no side is equal. In one triangle, only two sides are equal. In the last one, all the three sides are equal. These were on the basis of their measurement of the side. But right now, we are going to see some more types of triangles, which will be on the basis of the angles. Okay, angles in them. Now we will see classification on the basis of angles. Okay, obtuse angle triangle, acute angle triangle. What are all of them? Okay, then right angle triangle we have. So we'll draw and see all of them. Right. Hope you have written the equilateral triangle. Abraham, done till here? So you can, where you have made all of these three triangles, the previous ones, you can just put a small heading, subheading above them that on the basis of sides, on the basis of measurement of sides, right? I'm clearing the screen right now. We will see on the basis of measurement of angles. Okay, the second classification. On the basis of angles. Now, on the basis of angles, we have first acute angle triangle. And acute angle triangle. Okay, now what happens in an acute angle triangle? All
Ma'am,
the
again,
angles.
all angles are acute angles. All angles.
Yes, yes, very good. All angles are acute angles in this triangle. What is an acute angle? Anyone?
Ma'am, more than 0 or less than 90.
Very good. More than 0, but less than. Mm. You can write it. A triangle in which all the angles are acute angles. Triangle in which
Scaling triangles and scaling triangles and scaling triangles and equilateral triangles are all acute angles. Acute triangles.
scaling triangle and isosceles triangle. In scaling triangle, you may have any angle which is more than 90 degrees. Okay, but in acute angle, you will have all the angles which are acute. Okay, which are acute. In an acute angle triangle, every angle will be an acute angle. Every angle will be between 0 to 90. Okay. So we will have three angles in this figure here. That is angle ABC, here ACB, and here DAC. Okay. So angle ABC, angle ACB, and angle DAC are acute angles. Okay. Then till here.
Ma'am,
Yes, Edward.
done, ma'am.
Okay. Done, Abraham. I'm going to clear it.
Done, ma'am. Ma'am, what's the next one, ma'am?
Next one, we will see the right angle triangle and then obtuse. Okay. Okay, let's see the right angle triangle.
Ma'am, right angle triangle contain at least one angle that is 90 degrees.
That is correct. Yes. Right angle triangle will contain one angle which is a right angle, that is 90 degrees. Okay. Right angle triangle or a right triangle let's make it. P, Q, R, and here is your 90 degree. Okay. It's forming a 90 degree, that is a right angle at R. So a triangle in which at least one angle is a right angle is called a right triangle. Okay. In triangle PQI, angle PRQ is the right angle. And you can say PRQ is 90 degrees.
Done, ma'am.
Okay.
Well, ma'am.
Okay. All right, let's see the next one. And the last, that is obtuse angle triangle. Why is this one called an obtuse angle triangle?
Ma'am, because at least one angle is an obtuse angle.
Yes, very good. Because one angle is an obtuse angle in this triangle. Okay, let's draw and see. This angle is an obtuse angle. What is an obtuse angle?
Ma'am, angle more than 90, less than 180.
Yes, angle that is in between 90 and 180, more than 90, less than 180. Okay, so write it down. An angle in which one angle
Ma'am, you're an angle. It is a triangle.
yes, that is right. A triangle
So
in
it
which
only needs to have one obtuse.
yes, Sunil, yes.
Yeah,
One
only
of
one.
Ma'am, for an obtuse triangle and a 90-degree triangle, it is almost impossible to have two of the same angles, right, ma'am?
yes,
Like I can't have a 90-degree triangle with two 90-degree angles, right, ma'am?
mhm, Yeah, in right angle, one angle is 90 degree. Obtuse angle also, one angle is more than 90, less than 180. Okay. Um, yes, we cannot really make a triangle with 290 degree angles. Okay, because the whole sum total is only 180 degree. Now, then what will be the third angle? 0 degree. It can only be 0 degree, right? So, if we have like suppose 290 degree angles and one triangle, then what will be the third one? What will be the measure of the third angle?
Ma'am, a zero angle.
Yes, but that is not possible. It has to be some measure for a triangle to be made. That is the only one right angle we have and only one obtuse we have. Okay, one obtuse angle is there. Angle LNM is obtuse angle. Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Mhm.
Done, ma'am. Done, ma'am.
Okay. Um, this week we were having the maths test, right?
Yes, ma'am.
When is it?
Ma'am, I think you have study tomorrow on Thursday, so Tuesday.
Tuesday, no? Tuesday, right?
Yes, ma'am. It will not be in the morning, right, ma'am?
It will be in the afternoon.
Okay.
Yes.
And then that day, no math class.
That day, no?
Ma'am, that day, no math class.
Yes. Because I give you time to prepare for the test, to do a revision and prepare for the test. Okay. So during the maths class time, we can prepare for it. All right. So we will stop here. And last two topics are left from this chapter. Okay, properties of isosceles triangle and Pythagoras theorem. Okay, those two things are left, which we will complete in the next class. Okay, homework for today is exercise 12.5. Exercise 12.5 is the homework. Please finish it. Okay, so that's it for the math session. Then Edric, I'll see you in the next class. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Okay, 2 minutes break. Abraham Samir. then we'll meet for the science class. Okay.
Okay.
When's the science? When's the science test?
When is the science test? Tuesday. I'm planning it on Friday.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
So, chapter 11, 12, right?
Right. Chapter 12.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's begin. Hope you guys are there. Please turn on the videos. Videos on, please. Okay. So, in the last class, we talked about identifying various types of sounds, right? We talked about audible and non-audible sounds. We talked about listening sounds. How do sounds reach our ear? We talked about that. How does it goes inside and then our brain responds to it, okay, interprets it. We talked about that. We talked about the structure of our ear, okay, and today we will talk about music, noise, and noise pollution. Okay, so there are two types of things: music and noise. Some types of sounds we like to hear, right? But some types of sounds are there which we do not like to hear, which we don't want to hear. Okay. So the sounds which are pleasant to hear, that we want to hear, we like to hear, is known as music. Okay. A sequence of sounds which seems pleasant to the ear is known as music. But then there are sounds that create stress and tension, and we don't like to hear that, is called noise. Non-sequential sounds which create stress and tension are called noise.
I have a question, ma'am.
Yes, Abraham.
So, ma'am, when like they do an event or like a Ganpati or when like the people they play loud music, it sounds like a noise to me and I don't like it. But if you ask them, they like it. So it's a music to them and a noise for me. Can you differentiate?
Yes, Abraham, that is right. Some people who play loud music, loud noises, DJs and things, that is a music to them, okay, but it is a noise to us. All right.
But why can we not hear below things like 20 hertz?
Why we cannot hear low things at 20 hertz? Because that is our range, okay, that our hearing range. Below 20 hertz, our hearing range, we will not catch those sounds.
But what stops us from hearing it?
What stops us from hearing? Basically it is how like our structure of the ear is designed, okay. That is, we are made to hear sounds that starts from 20 hertz and above. All right. Below that are sounds that are very minute and very low, and we cannot hear that, humans. Okay. But some people may hear sounds to 10 hertz. Okay. And some animals are there which can hear below 10 hertz. Some animals can hear below 10 hertz, okay, but our ear is functioning, the range starts from 20 hertz, okay, that's where our hearing range starts from. So below that, we are not able to hear. But imagine that if we were able to hear those very, very minute sounds, then we would hear everything going around, every minute to minute thing, we'd be able to hear it. Okay, we'd be able to hear a mosquito. All right, we can hear it sometimes when they are loud, but we cannot hear them sometimes. Okay, not always. Or we could hear water droplets somewhere far in distance, when water is dripping, we could be able to hear it from a distance. Very minute voice of water drop falling to the ground. We'd be able to hear it. Yes, Abraham.
If it hear below 20 hertz, we would be like the BFG.
We'd be like what?
We'll be like the giant from all those books. And,
Hmm.
and we'll keep shouting at people and tell them to keep quiet is because our ears are paining.
Okay. Yeah. So our hearing range that begins from it starts working from 20 hertz. All right. And what I was telling you? Yes, music and noise. So for some people, noise like they like hearing loud noises, okay, loud music, okay, loud sounds. They like to hear that. For them, that is music. To us, to those who don't like hearing very loud things, it is noise. Okay, so music and noise can be different from for all people. All right, it depends. That music, what will be music to me and noise to me might be music and noise to somebody else. It might be different for somebody else. Okay, so yes, Abraham.
I found out, mom, what's it? Why can we not hear below 20 AHS? It's because our ears, mass, and elasticity set the limits for the frequency range.
Okay, so that's right. All right. So can you give me an example of music, um, of a sound that is music to you and a sound that is noise to you? Can you think of it and give me one example of sound, one that is music to you, and another sound which is noise to you?
Mom, can I say?
Yes, Abraham, say.
One sound of the noise phenomenon is like if I play a game or something, or a video game, and at the end they come that finishing noise, TD, and then it shows the award. That's nice. It's music and other things like music that we listen to. The another one, one that makes noise is like when people outside our building take a speaker and they blast Bollywood song in the night, then it makes noise.
Okay. Yes, very good. Yeah, that is nice. Alright. Yes, Emil. Wanna give an example of a sound that's music and that's noise to you?
Whistling is music, but uh, um, I can't think of one noise, but
Any sounds that
maybe when like once I had me and my family had gone for a camp. So that time some band was playing outside our window and we couldn't sleep at night because they were blowing a trumpet.
okay.
So
Alright,
like
yes,
that.
it could
That
be
could be
noise.
noise.
Yes, it can be noise. Okay, for me, music can be any soft and pleasant sounds. That is, example, birds singing. Okay, but noise can be when the cars are going by, if there's a traffic and they are like blowing the horn continuously, and the sound that is of the horns and the traffic, that is noise for me. Okay, so any unpleasant sounds that we do not like to hear can be noise for us. Alright. Now, index question 16.2 is for you all to try out. Okay, homework 16.2 you have to try out. Alright. Then we talked about what is noise and music. Let's see what is noise pollution. Much more or unwanted sounds are called noise pollution. Okay, basically, noise pollution is when there is a disturbance in the environment due to the unpleasant, unwanted sounds. Okay, there is a disturbance in the environment due to unwanted or unpleasant sounds. That is noise pollution. The main reason for noise pollution are sounds by vehicles, industrial machines, television running on high volume, radio noise, etc. The other causes of noise pollution are the use of loudspeaker in marriages, election campaign, religions, and other festivals. When there is some campaigns or some election campaigns are there, some marriages they blast very high music that the whole locality is like can hear it late into the night. So they that disturbs the environment. Okay, so it causes noise pollution. Yes, Abraham.
My other question, ma'am, like in a speaker, there's like a speaker. So, like we have like in the speaker, there are two things. There's a normal volume, a treble, and a bass. I heard that if you reduce one, I can't remember, either the treble or the bass, the sound travels lesser, and thus you get like a sound, but it doesn't affect other people. Travels a less side of
So
sounds.
the sound travels at that place only,
Yes.
and it doesn't affect the people. Yes, there are that feature is there, Abraham. That is right. In some speakers, that feature is there that the sound will travel in a particular place only. Okay, and it won't disturb other people. That is there definitely. Also, if the volume is controlled, then too the sound will be okay, like bearable, not too disturbing for the other people in their homes of that area. Right.
Then some speakers have this auto control thing where it auto controls the sound to keep it at the same volume so that if there's a loud beat, it will still sound the same.
If it's a loud beat, can you repeat?
There are some features and I think there is a feature that where you can auto control it the sound in some speakers. So if there's suddenly a loud beat in the music you're playing, it will auto control it to the selected volume.
To the selected only. Okay, yes. Yes, they do. And that is a good thing. That's absolutely a good way to control the noise pollution, to control the disturbance in the environment. Yes. All right. And now, bursting crackers is also increasing noise pollution. Observe in your surroundings and make a list of source of noise pollution. You can try this out, okay? Observe around you. You can try this later on today, and you can make a list of some sources of noise pollution. Okay, things which are causing noise pollution, which are causing disturbance in the environment due to sound. Okay, then there are harmful effects of noise pollution. Now, noise pollution is harmful to us, like air pollution and water pollution. Noise pollution is the cause of many health problems. Noise pollution causes insomnia, stress, high blood pressure, anxiety, and other diseases. Listening to high volume for a longer time leads us to deafness or temporary loss of listening power. Alright, so this is harmful. This is pretty harmful for like our health also. there was a relative of mine, okay, an aunt, and she had her job like far away. She used to travel by bus, and whenever she used to travel by bus, she used to take earphones, put it at a very high volume, and listen every day. Okay, then what happened? That due to that, like due to listening a lot of music on high volume directly in her ear through the earphones, she started hearing sounds only at only high sounds, like the low sounds, the low decibel sounds. She was not able to hear. She was only able to hear the high decibel sounds. If you whisper, she won't be able to hear it. Normally, we can hear if we are close and you whisper to someone, you are able to hear it, right? But she was able to hear if only if you're speaking loud to her. So that thing happens if you are listening to the music at high sound for a long time continuously. It will damage the hearing. Yes, Abraham.
Then, before I figured that out, now I listened to the class, now I was using headphones, and before sometime I didn't realize they were on high volume. And then when I removed them out, my ears started to pain.
Yes, ears will start to pain. Even when I listen to music for a long time in high volume using headphone headsets, my ears start to pain too. So, and then if you are going on still, your head will start paining. You'll start having a headache as well.
And then noise pollution is a source of headaches around.
Noise pollution is a source of headache. It can be a source of headache, yes. For some people, it can be a source of headache, okay? Um, because like you are continuously hearing that sound, okay? Imagine if you are watching some drama, okay, some anime, something, some series or whatever, okay, for a long time on high volume on the TV. You're watching for 2 hours, 3 hours. You'll get a headache. You'll start getting a headache after continuously watching it. Why? Because it's the sound, the high volume. It's and then it's the eyes also. Okay, continuously when our eyes are on screen for long durations, more than 2 hours, 3 hours, it'll also start affecting our eyes and our ears as well, the hearing and sight both. Okay, so it has its effects on us. Can you all give me besides these any other harmful effects of noise pollution?
Mom, can I say?
Yes, Abraham.
And there's this thing called tetanus. When it's a disease where there's no cure up till now found for it. So it's basically a ringing noise in your ears that it doesn't do much, but it can irritate you, and it happens due to some. It can happen due to many things, but one of the things are noise pollution. Like if you're in a sports area and you're standing towards the towards the back, like the speakers, it can happen.
A ringing sound we hear in our ear.
It's like a ringing center.
Yeah, got it.
You see there. So then that can irritate a person and change its mood.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it can happen, definitely. The ringing sound is there. Um, and yes, it's basically caused by speakers and all. That's right. Yes, indeed. Any example of any harmful effect of noise pollution? Can slamming doors be noise pollution? Can slamming doors be noise pollution? Unpleasant for you? Yes, it can be. Okay, but it's a very like small form of it because slamming door once the door is slammed, your see the door is slammed, the noise will come and then it will go. It will cease.
Because I heard, I was reading I mean, not reading, my friend was seeing something and then he was telling me about it. He had watched a video once where one guy did not like another person, his roommate who was living in his house, and then so he kept on slamming the doors, and then the guy ran away eventually because it caused him too much stress, especially when he was studying and things like that. So I was thinking, can slamming doors be noise pollution?
The opinion is correct. Like it angers the person's mood. Like if I go to my grandparents' house and the mistake for the bathroom door slips and slams,
I
then
can't hear Abraham.
my grandparents may get a little angry.
I can hear both of you all very slow, like very softly, very soft voices.
I cannot, like, can you just repeat what you said?
Can I just repeat what I said? I said that I can hear very softly both of your voices. They're
No.
very soft coming. Yes.
And Simeon said that a slamming door is noise pollution because he saw a video that his friend told him. His friend saw a video that he told him that a roommate didn't like a person. So the roommate kept slamming his door and then the roommate went away. And then I said, yeah, and then, yeah, this is what he said that. And I said, yeah, it's pollution is because, like, if I slam the door, my grandparents get a little angry
Mm-hmm.
because it changes the person's mood.
I got your point. Yes, slamming a door can be a noise pollution for a person and might not be anything for another person. Might just be normal for some people also, right? For some people, it is noise pollution, definitely. For some people, it can be not, it may not be noise pollution. Again, it depends from people to people. Some people get so habitual to the car honking and stuck and being stuck in traffic that it doesn't matter to them anymore. The noise pollution, like we get frustrated, stressed over it when we are stuck in a traffic, right? But some places there's always traffic, like Delhi and all.
Like
So
some people who go to Mumbai afterwards, when you hear a loud sound that you don't like, you will be like, "What a loud sound!" And sound, and they'll be like, "Ah, this is not
not
even a loud sound."
yes. So it happens when you get accustomed to hearing loud sounds. So it won't be loud to you, but for some people who are not accustomed to listening to loud sounds, it will be noise to them. Yes, Abraham.
And so I live in Tamil Nadu, but I go to Mumbai like almost every week. So when I go, I don't find the sound that bad, but then like it's because the car has some it lessens the sound and then if you're standing outside the sound is a lot, but if you're standing inside the car, like the sound is very little.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, it happens. Mm-hmm.
And ma'am, if you play like some music, like in some music that you like, or you play some audio or some video, the sound is almost like it's gone.
Oh, okay. Right. All right. So let's finish off. The last topic is that the effect of noise pollution is mostly seen in patients, old people, children, and students. These are the people who are most affected by it. Patients, okay, old people, because their hearing senses becomes weak. When we are coming in the old age, all our organs, all our senses will start becoming weak. Our eyesight, our hearing capacity, okay, everything will start becoming weak. Then children, okay, because theirs is still developing. The all the senses of children, they're still developing, and because they're young, very young, so children and students, because students noise pollution, why? Because like we are having all the study and all things, so any noise will feel as a disturbance to us. Okay, students. Now this creates difficulty in sleep and rest and increases stress and tension. Okay, might create difficulty in sleep and stress, increase stress and tension. This is a bad effect on their health. This is a bad effect on their health. Then, measures to save from noise pollution. Noise pollution should be controlled from our home. We should try to make less noise if possible. Motivate people around you to create less noise. Sources of noise pollution should be controlled. We can control the sources such as TV, radio, speakers, and musical instruments. We should play them in less volume. Proper maintenance of electronic items like fan, cooler, etc. should be done. These steps This helps in reducing their sound. Okay, electronic items. If we do not do the maintenance of the cooler from time to time or electric items, okay, what will happen? Like it will start making noise. Okay, so some oiling, some fixing of parts, okay, it needs to be done timely. Then loudspeakers should be used minimum. If required, then it should have less volume so that sound does not become noise. Then use less horn while driving. Maintaining the silencer of the vehicle properly. Okay, a horn should be used only when it's necessary. Like some people use, like when they're driving, unnecessarily they will keep honking their horns. Like they'll keep blowing their horns unnecessarily. Like as if they are the busiest people in the world. They have to to reach the place quick. Yes, they'll just unnecessarily keep pressing the horn, but that should not be that we should not do. Okay, unless it's necessary, important, we should not press the horn. Then plant trees on the sides of the road or near to the houses. This will stop the noise of vehicles in reaching home. If it comes, it will be in lower volume. Planting trees also helps to regulate the noise pollution. Okay, then don't burst crackers. It produces harmful gas. Explosive crackers produce double pollution. Crackers, they do all types of pollution. Like the air pollution is there because of the gases they release. The land pollution is there. When you are burning the cracker, it will leave a black mark or something on the ground. So land pollution is there. And then when it goes up and bursts, there is a loud sound. The bomb and all that is producing so loud sounds. Okay, so that is again noise pollution. So three types of pollution it's causing. So we should avoid using them. All right. And then the activities producing noise should be far away from residential area. That is the industrial area. The place where industries are there should be made far from the residential area where people are living. Because if from morning to evening there will be industrial sounds and the sounds of like industries and machines, then it will cause disturbance in the living of people. Right. Imagine when a construction work is going on in our locality, near our house or behind our house somewhere, how much disturbance do we get from that? Right. So, but that is for only some time, right? Because that construction is necessary and um, it stops after the construction is done. But what if we're living near an industrial area where industry is near? Then there'll be a lot of noise pollution all around, all through the day. Yes, Simeon?
Um, If it says in the 7, the activities producing noise should be far away from residential areas. But if it is far away, suppose the residential area is near a forest, and if it is far away, they will go into the forest and then they will chase the animals out and they will create lots more problems, right?
They will take the animals out. Not necessarily, it doesn't have to be near a forest area.
Or they could even create a fire.
They could even create a fire. Industries, they have precautions, like they take the precautionary measures to not cause, so that the fire is not, like the fire doesn't take place. So they take measures for that, preventive measures they do. Yes, Abraham.
One more question. Remember when you say, I mean, our friends and not, suppose we have a forest over here. This is the forest. Here, this part is the forest.
Yeah.
We have a forest. And then we have a factory. And then we have a residential area close to the forest. Can't the factory move the opposite side and towards like the away from the forest and the residential area? Ma'am, because there is an opposite side.
The factory will be opposite to the residential area in the forest. That's what you're trying to say. Basically, what happens? Suppose this is city. Okay, city. Here, all the residential areas are there. Okay, all the residential areas and all the colonies are there. And when you are driving straight out here, you've crossed the outer of the city, and here will be your industrial area. Okay, here will be your industrial area. So it works like that. Like it is bit far from the city, or at a place where there is very less residential places are there. It's either in Ajmer, we have it on the on the outskirts of our city. Okay, but what if the city is too big? What then? Then they allocate a particular area for industry. Okay, allocate.
Because the land is cheaper over there. To buy land which is more cheaper than the inside the city.
Land is cheaper. Yes, in the outskirts, like the outer of the city, land is cheaper. So, and like if the city is too big and it's causing like it's a lot of distance when you go on the from this main city to the outskirts. If there's too much distance, then they'll in the city only they'll allocate a particular part of the city as industrial area. Okay, or it will be on the outskirts. If it is a small city, it will be on the outskirts of that city. So like that, it is decided. Okay, like that, it is decided. Then, industrial activities producing noise should be far away. Industries producing noise should be far away from the residential area. And silencers should be placed in traffic vehicles, industrial machines, home appliances, aircrafts, etc.
What is silence?
To reduce the noise. Okay, it's a machine to reduce the noise that the machine is causing. It's a device kind of machine basically that is placed to reduce the noise of a machine. Okay. Yes, Abraham.
My father was a lawyer in bank. So, in some time back, the government first wrote that, I don't know, bike he had a rocket silencer, a rocket or a bullet, I can't remember that. That would make very loud sound. And he didn't change it is because the noise and like the like the noise will not be the same, but the sometime later the government passed a rule that all Enfields or all bikes cannot use that rocket silencer anymore, and it's illegal. So my father, so yeah, so everybody had to change it, and the people using a silencer like that was was doing it as illegal. Like that, the government also passes some rules to protect the law, right, ma'am?
Um, Simin, can you please tell me what Abraham said in the end? Because his voice is very
I didn't
soft.
understand it.
So, ma'am, basically what I said is that, so, ma'am, my father has a bike. So, ma'am, so it had a rocket silencer. So my father didn't change it for a long time. It's because like if he had changed it, it would be difficult maybe to get a new one. So then the government had passed a rule that everybody had to change their silencer from a rocket silencer to another one because the silencer that was a rocket one was very loud. So as they changed it, so when my father changed it, the sound had become lesser. And so I was saying like that the government is also taking some precautions.
Measure. Yes. Yes, Abraham, that is right. A very good example. And yes, the government is also taking measures to reduce the sound, to reduce the noise pollution, to reduce the air pollution also. Government is definitely taking measures. They do the check of all the vehicles that if they are producing gases that is above the limit. Okay, there's a very minimal limit, and if your vehicle is producing more air pollution than that, you will need to get it checked to replace or whatever. And silencers to produce less sound are also um, changed to the old silencers are changed to new silencers so that less sound is made. That is correct. Okay, good example. And government is also taking measures, yes, and so we should too. Okay, to reduce the all the types of pollutions. Right. So we will stop here right now. Okay. We'll stop here. We'll discuss it. Okay. We have finished with the chapter. Please finish the in-text questions in 16.3 and the in-text questions. Okay. And we will meet in the next class.
Then it's called PU.
So in-text questions are terminal exercises is the homework.
Yes, in-text question 16.2 and 3. That is all your homework. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, then
Is the test for air pollution.
the test of the science test will be on Friday, chapter 12. Okay, bye.